Happy Monday, CrossFit Train. We've only got 3 more of these videos coming at you, so enjoy. We've got 3 doozies of workouts these next 3 days, and then we're going to be back in here, sort of. All right, so the warm-up today, a little bit of practice on that jump rope. So 40 singles, 20 right leg singles, so jumping just with that right leg, then 20 jumping just with that left. Those are pretty challenging. We do them in warm-up sometimes, but you might not have seen that in a while. Get some practice in down there, get some more control on that jump rope. And then we have a dumbbell complex, all right? So 1 deadlift, 1 power clean, 1 squat, and 1 thruster. So what that will look like, you'll do 1 each arm, what it would look like with your right. 1 deadlift, both hands on the ground. 1 power clean. 1 squat. 1 thruster. And then you switch arms, do the other arm, and move on to the next round. The strength component that we have today is a much larger version of that complex. So what we've got here, you're gonna do 5 sets each arm, 5 deadlifts, 5 power cleans, 5 squats, 5 thrusters. So that's the same as what we just did there, but you'll be doing 5 of each of those movements. Remember that the dumbbell touches the ground for the deadlift and the power clean with both heads. So take your time, rest in between those sets. That might be pretty tough depending on how heavy that dumbbell or kettlebell is for you. Then we've got the workout today. So 20-minute AMRAP. I told you there were some doozies this week. This one, big sets of single unders, big sets of Olympic lifts with that dumbbell. So 200 singles, 40 power cleans, either from the floor, and jerks. 200 more singles, 40 dumbbell snatches. Those will be from the floor as well. All right. So to warm us up, we're going to do those specific movements for a few sets and a few reps. What these are going to look like, the power clean and jerks, both heads start on the ground. I'm going to bring it to the shoulder and then push jerk overhead. So from the floor to the shoulder, push jerk overhead. Next rep, to the shoulder, push jerk overhead. All right. The snatches, these, you can do it how you would like to do it. If you would like to alternate arms, you may. If you'd like to use the same arm for a while and then switch to get through that 40, you also may do that. But what these are going to look like, both heads on the ground, extend, and catch. Both heads on the ground, extend, and catch. All right, you guys are familiar with this. Big sets today, especially of single unders, all right? This should be a pretty spicy one. The cool down today, some stretching, and then a few more stretches, all right? So what we got, 4 rounds, 30-second downward dog calf stretch. So what that will look like, downward dog here, hands are a little closer to our feet than they would be. For a push-up, I'm gonna push my head through, and then I'm gonna put 1 foot on 1 calf, and you're gonna push that back, and then it'll be 30 seconds on the other side, all right? So push that heel down. You should feel a heck of a stretch there. Then we have 10 jump rope pass-throughs. Forgot my jump rope, all right? But what that is, you grab it wide enough, those straight arm pass-throughs for your shoulders. That should feel great after all the overhead and shoulders in those jump ropes. And then 10 deep lunges. So deep lunges, big old lunge step, both hands on the inside. You hold it for a few seconds. Then you switch, hold it for a few seconds for a total of 10 reps. All right? So good amount of stretching down here after a pretty serious workout there. All right, this is our last Monday doing this. Have a good one, and we'll see you tomorrow on the next day.